Okay, welcome back. This time we're going to finish up our monthly budget, and then we're going to use the information in our monthly budget here to create an expense pie chart. It'll kind of show us more visually how we spent our money. And then finally we're going to create a new worksheet that we can use to record our analysis of the entire budget project. Okay, so uh, first things first is to finish up the monthly budget. We last time we went over the fixed and variable expenses, and again, as a reminder, fixed means it's a set amount each month. Okay, variable means it changes. So the variable expenses came from our spending journal, and our fixed expenses should be recorded on your own. So I know everyone has a cell phone pretty much, so make sure you write your cell phone expense in there. Any other memberships that you have, record those in there. If you had rent, if you paid a housing uh, amount each month, that would also go in the fixed expenses. Okay, periodic expenses are things that you pay for maybe every 3 to 6 months. So, like car insurance. Okay, now I know many of you probably don't pay for your own car insurance, your parents do. Okay, but again, you're gonna have to find out from them how much it costs. So, if you pay every 3 months, it's gonna be a larger amount than what you would pay each month. So, divide that by 3 and write down that amount. So, I don't know, maybe it's $70 a month, so every 3 months you pay $210. Okay, so something like that. Other periodic expenses could be some memberships are every 3 months or every 6 months as well. So maybe you have a membership to Gold's Gym or something. So I don't know, maybe that's $60 every 3 months, and so every month would be $20. Okay, so again, calculate it out as if it for 1 month, right? Now, next thing you need to do is categorize all of these expenses. So this will be pretty easy for your variable expenses. Just copy that over there. And for here, right, entertainment for Netflix, Xbox Gold, definitely next, entertainment, right? So Netflix, I think it's like around $8 a month if you do live streaming. Xbox Gold, I think it's like around $50 a month, I think. I'm not sure. Anyways, down here, car insurance, that'd be, you have to have car insurance to drive a car, so transportation. And Gold's Gym, obviously we're keeping healthy, so that would be health. Okay, now this is the actual table you need to make your expense chart, and right now it's got nothing in it. So we're going to use the same formula that we used in our spending journal to calculate this amount, right? And if you remember, that was a sum if formula. So the first part of the formula is the range of the categories we wanted to look at. So that's obviously the C column. Okay, all of these categories is the ones we're going to add up. Right. Second is the actual category we wanted to look at. So for this cell, we want food. Right. And lastly, we're going to have it add up the amounts in this column that meet the category of food. Right. So we click on the B column. End your parentheses and hit enter. Okay, and again, these are going to be in just numbers, so we need it to be dollar amount. Okay, and then again, if we're going to copy a formula down, okay, and that should give you what you need. Okay, so now your monthly budget should be done, as long as everything in each of these areas is filled in to the best of your ability. And again, ask your parents for help so you don't leave anything out. Okay, now if we're going to make our expense pie chart, it's actually, again, really simple. Just highlight this table, okay, from the categories to the bottom corner of the other category, right? Insert chart, and it's automatically going to bring up a pie chart, which is what we want. Okay, so hit insert, and this is going to put it in right over the top of the information. So we want to put it to its own worksheet, and the way you do that is by clicking on the actual chart. At the top right corner is going to be a little drop down arrow, right? And you move to own sheet. Okay, and that should put it right after the monthly budget. We're going to rename this as expense chart. Okay. Click OK, and you're done with this part. Alright, so here we have our spending journal, trend graph, monthly budget, expense chart. You're all done with all of the calculations. The last thing you need to do is add an analysis worksheet and answer the questions. So see the next video for that. Thanks.